Five, four, three, two, one.
Welcome to day 14 of National Podcast Post Month here on the Odd Dad Out podcast. I am your host, Adam Higgins, the Odd Dad Out. And yeah, I didn't get to do the regular show again today. In simplest terms, I'm just too tired. On top of the whole, broken toe thing, which, update. Yeah, it's broken. After, night went on and looking at, it's broken. But I actually had a very long night at work, and I've got munchkins in here with me as well. You can probably hear them. They are currently dragging all of the toys out of here that they dragged in here earlier in the day. But yeah, I just had one of those days where, I didn't get home until 4:30, and up with the boys and all that jazz early, and I was just tired, and I just needed to sleep. That, and I had some touch-up work to do on an editing job and things like that. It was like, well, I just couldn't get it all in there. I didn't really have the time to get any rest at all and sit and record a whole show and do the show notes and all the parts and all the things that are involved in doing the full show. And, I'm willing to believe that through the course of this month, I'm probably not going to be able to get a full show out any week. But, that's kind of, we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where, I'd rather do this and get this done at least and have something to show for it than, rush a half-assed show that I'm too tired and I'm, my voice is still jacked because of congestion and all that fun stuff. But, I could say I'll try and do a full show tomorrow, and I'll try. I'm not going to say I won't try, but I'm not going to make any promises because I don't know what the night holds for me. And so, work definitely is a major thing that affects that. But it's going to be another one of those weeks where I'm going to break pieces up, I think. So tomorrow, if I don't do a full show tomorrow, I will definitely be doing a Jackass of the Week, which is actually related to the death of Stan Lee. And for recommended listening this week, I'm planning on featuring the little sitcom that I have done a couple of parts for called 2000 DC, which was created by Alex and Dimitri of the Boondoggle, which I featured, forever ago. Some of these shows, I look back and I'm like, man, I've featured a lot of shows over a long time. And so, I have to, talking about Hurricane Bianca with Rihanna the other day and realizing how long ago that was that I featured, Drag Race, not Drag Race, but What's the Tea with RuPaul and Hurricane Bianca, and realizing, man, that was forever ago. And that, some of these things that I've been doing this for a long time. But, I still enjoy it, and it's fun to do, even if doing all of these daily shows is trying to kill me, apparently. But, I'm chugging through because so far I'm at 14 days. I think this is the most total days that I did last year, and I wasn't even consistent last year. Last year, I wasn't able to, I had a lot of days where I missed shows or I got caught up with stuff and I ended up recording on my way to work. But this time I've managed to sit down at the computer, good equipment, and record something every single day. So I'm even if it got to be kind of late at night, and like the episode that went out Monday where it was 10 o'clock at night where it finally went out, but I did it. But I have consistently done it. And like for all of my, getting kicked in the ass by my health and whatever, I'm doing it this time and I'm pushing through. And I guess this time I'm not as bad. I'm not hacking my lungs up and I don't have broken ribs and I'm not getting ordered to be on bed rest or anything. So it's a lot easier to do this time around, but still, I'm doing it, and I'm proud of myself so far for doing it. I'm not gonna lie, I may take the first week of December off for the sake of, I think you're probably getting tired. If you are listening, for those of you that are out there that have been listening, bless you. You are just gluttons for punishment that are still listening through to all of this. But man, I'm not going to lie. And I've seen some kind of back and forth with Paul from Varmints. He's saying he wants to try and do this next year and he's planning it out, but he's planning. So it's the big difference between him and I is that he's planning. And I think he's actually going to be doing a completely separate show for National Podcast Post Month next year, which is great. Plan. Paul's smart. He's going to plan. But it's a tough thing to pull off. And again, the fact that I do this and record every day makes it harder because I'm not smart enough to pre-record things and plan out what I'm doing. Then again, I barely do that anyway. But, if you're listening to this show, you're listening to this show for me. So you're, again, glutton for punishment. But I've still got, stuff to get accomplished today, food to make, eventually the kids need to eat something. So I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully I will have all of the rest of that stuff in here tomorrow for you. Again, no guarantees, but I'm trying. But remember to subscribe to the show at odddadoutpodcast.com on your favorite podcatcher so you can catch all of this randomness every day or week or whenever the hell I get to it. Hit me up on the social medias at odddadout on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or email me comments, concerns, shove it up my ass, show at odddadoutpodcast.com. And until tomorrow, thank you and good night.